So we're here with Bill Yeager of Bill Yeager Transformations. And Bill, one of the things I want to talk to you about is budgeting time for workouts. So one of my problems is that right out the gate, I get up in the morning, I've got tons of emails, I've got kids at home that I've got to get to school and get ready, and you just need my attention. And right out the gate, I am just distracted. And then throughout the day, I'm not going to have time to fit in workouts, whether it's depositions or court hearings, client meetings, networking meetings, and then especially in some of my schedules or in some of my colleagues, you then have evening meetings that you have to get to. So what tips can you give us to try to fit that workout in, and how often do you think people should be working out per week?
I think people should be working out anywhere between 5 to 6 times a week, absolutely. The best thing to really get it done is to spend just a few minutes taking a look at your schedule and really making it a priority and placing your workouts at least for a half hour into each one of these days at a scheduled time. So that is a non-interrupted. It's like scheduling time with a client. That's your time. So typically what I've found is that if you know what your day's schedule is like ahead of time, then budget for that time in, for example, like in the morning. First thing in the morning, roll out of bed, into your shoes, into your workout gear, and go ahead and work out again, at least for a half hour. The less likely time is like a lunchtime.
Okay.
Typically when you have a high stress job, you're just go all day long. But if that is a possible time, then that is a scheduled time. And the more likely time is at the very end of the day when you've had your stressful day. To start feeling better, you want to schedule that time to work out. Again, there are no interruptions. Just picture it as if you are scheduling that time with the most important person.
Yeah. You know, I've had success in terms of scheduling workouts ahead of time. And so I'm trying to plan my week, and it doesn't always happen. But I sit down on Sunday, or I have my assistant literally just create an event. And on this day I'm running, and on this day I'm lifting. And that has been helpful to me. I'm trying to incorporate yoga intermittently, but that's the challenge is you look at your schedule and you're like, oh, okay, I can do it then. And then if you make it an optional thing, it gets scheduled right over. So I like that idea of making it a mandatory issue. One thing I have noticed is that I used to go, and then have all my meetings, and then at the end of the day, just kind of try to squeeze it in. And so what I'm doing, especially if I have evening meetings, like today I have an evening meeting, I'm putting a workout in before I do that meeting. And it means I do my full workout, get a shower, refresh myself, and then I feel refreshed, almost like it's the morning when I go to that business meeting when normally I'd be tired. So I think that's been a helpful tip. Is there a time or amount of time that people should be working out? Or do you recommend you have to have an hour or have to block out 2 hours?
It's at least a half hour for the actual workout itself. Extend it as long as you possibly can, up to an hour. And you want to give yourself a little flex time to shower if you've got something else afterward, depending on the time.
It can be. I mean, it really can be challenging because you're trying to fit in this tight block, and so you're like, I'll just do an hour. But to your point, you've got to drive to the gym, get ready, do your workout, and then you've got to shower and get back to work. So it sounds like a great idea to fit it in lunch, but I have had limited success doing that. So I think, would you agree kind of the beginning of the day, end of the day is really the best times for busy professionals?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you make a good point too, because you've learned and you've had a lesson that the noon time or to break it up does not work for you. So you just throw that out as an option.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for being here with Bill Yeager, learning about time management and fitting in those workouts. So try to get those workouts in, everybody, and really try to plan that schedule.